Hi everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another comic book review. And today we're going to take a look at Walmite Gold Standard, drawn by Timothy Lim and written by Mark Pellegrini. I'm looking right here, and usually they have the writer first, but here they have Timothy Lim, the drawing machine, who pumps all kinds of projects out. I mean, as soon as Kamen America got done, they put Black Ops out there. Black Ops is out there, and I understand as soon as that gets shipped, Kamen America 2 is coming out. So anyway, can't believe these guys are just workaholics. But this is collecting 3 little floppy issues. It's collecting, the Walmite trilogy. Oh, I got this in the box. I got a little Walmite sticker and a thank you card. You can just take the code and get $5 on Iconic Comics. So this is like an omnibus collecting 3 issues here. My Hero Magademia Walmite. The other one was called Walmite First Term Part 2. And then the third one, which I didn't read yet, is... Where is it? Walmite Episode 3 The Magalorian. So I actually have reviews on my channel of the first 2 issues, so I'm going to put a link in the description. You can go check them out for more in-depth reviews. I'm going to go through them quickly here, and then mainly talk about the Magalorian. But yeah, very good. Oh, on the back here, you have the David Dorman cover of the Magalorian, who's kind of like Boba Fett and little baby Yoda there. He's like the Star Wars, Dark Horse did all the Star Wars covers. But this first one came out in 2017, I believe. The second one came out in 2018. And I think the Magalorian came out in 2019, or maybe it came out in 2020. I'm not really sure. But this is basically, a little parody of, the election, and you got all the the SJWs out there. I mean, just look at these people. They look like who's out there right now. I don't even know. Antifa, MLB, BLM, right? They have it inverted. And some of the faces, you can tell it's kind of dated because, I mean, the Trump campaign goes through people like left and right, people involved in the campaign. Like these people down here, Gorka, he's not around anymore. He's got like his own show or something on YouTube, his own podcast or whatever. But this guy kind of looks like Dan Bongino. I think that's the reference there. And, you got Mike Pence, Meku Khan, I think they're calling him. And Walmite is Donald Trump, and he's modeled after, the anime My Hero Academia. You have Thump down there from one of the other books. You have like the Smug Pepe. There's a lot of cool references right there. The book Win Bigly. I love it. I going through it again, just checking out all the references was pretty cool. And basically, Trump's telling Pence to take the red pill, and they're battling the swamp creatures. Like the datedness. I mean, General Mattis. Isn't General Mattis like anti-Trump now? And then the explosion. Trump! So fun. You got Flotus in there. It's interesting how he draws Flotus so conservatively, and to see how Tim has evolved with his illustrations, drawing characters like Kamen America and Penelope and Black Ops now, and things like that. And he's battling the swamp creatures, the Schumers, and the Pelosi's. And, Pelosi, my goodness, have you seen her recently with all the wrinkles and whatnot? She looks, she doesn't look half bad there, but have you seen her recently? My goodness. So, the okay hand signals, and everyone's got their powers, and it's really quite cool. Ree! And Metal Hillary shows up, and she's just raving about losing. Have you seen Hillary recently, where she said to tell Joe Biden not to concede the election if he loses? Absolute insanity. Oh, and I thought this was kind of funny, because this is actually true about Trump's height. Have you seen his son, Barron, who's like 14 or 15? He's like 7 feet tall, that kid. It's unbelievable. And all the characters, all the little bios. And this is Walmite First Term Part 2. This is him versus Burning Sanders. And this is, I think, Brett Smith's drawing right here. Maybe it's Matthew Weldon, because I know Matthew Weldon worked with them quite a bit. Yeah, concept art by Matthew Weldon. So that's it right there. But this is 2018, I believe it came out. And it's the Deep State's revenge after Trump got elected. They gotta go in there with their blue wave. And they're fighting all the SJW characters like Camel Khan, they're calling her. Or no, so that's America Venezuela. That's Camel Khan. And then you have Iron Shark. All the SJW Marvel characters. And we're here for our free shit, man. Give us free shit. And you got Brett Kavanaugh there drinking his beer. So cool. And he's got the Winfinity Stones putting the gauntlet together with what are the states here? You got Wisconsin, you got Michigan, you got Florida, North Carolina, and the deep state headquarters. And look at the silhouettes here. I'm thinking that's Schumer, Mueller, and Pelosi. And Bernie Sanders is there. He's like, we're going to rally our troops, get the blue pill, and get them all to resist. So he corrupts all the other, SJW characters. It turns Iceman gay, Carl Manvers, the strong independent warrior, and the Squirrel Girl there with her freaking, lazy eye or whatever she's got going there, and some funny references with, Iceman wants to have gay sex with Mike Pence there, and, Mike Pence is against all that stuff, and it's kind of funny. He gives him shock therapy to convert him back to normal. And this is like the first appearance of Kamen America when she was known as Warhen. And so it converts the heroes back to normal, and Burning Sanders shows up and ready to fight. And Brett Kavanaugh tags in for his match, and he turns into like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I like beer, and he's wearing like the Stone Cold Steve Austin vest, and picks up the hammer, from the Supreme Court. Also Mjolnir, right? So good stuff. So it ends there. They get their Uncle Sam powers, and they mention this is their trying to get Kamen America ready. And then you got Jack Posobiec. There's some references here. What do you got? You got what's that street name? Cuck Street. Just funny stuff. And he's drinking his liberal tears. So then here's some concept art for Warhen, as she was known as, in Kamen America. And this is a little side story with Hillary, Meta Hillary, and she's distraught about the election, and she's still distraught about that election, man. She was BTF vote, and she can't handle it. So here's some bios. Look at this. This is so funny. You got all their height and weight, everything, and the numbers right there, her measurements. So funny. So this is a little feature, hyping up the Kamen America book, which was very well received. Everyone loved it. And then here's Walmart episode 3, The Magalorian. So this is, Trump and Pence are on their way to California, and, they can't go in there with their normal outfits because of the deep state smog and everything. So Mike Pence here is kind of looking like Han Solo, and you got Trump as the Magalorian. And they're giving reference, where's Warhen? Oh, she's not Warhen anymore. She's Kamen America. And, see Kamen America Volume 1. And Brett Kavanaugh's turned into, IG-88. I don't really know why. He's just Justice Droid Supreme Bat 1-1. Declaration, I still like beer. Shh. And they have Baby Liberty here, who's like Baby Yoda. And then the Stormtroopers are here fighting away. The Planned Parenttroopers. And they're fighting away, and by the will of Dark Judge of Shit, Darth Vader Ginsburg, kill the babies. How is Ginsburg, you ever see on the news, Ginsburg, she's been hospitalized, she has cancer, she's been hospitalized. How many times has that happened? It's crazy. She's going to live forever. So they get into the ship, and they got Baby Liberty on their way to make it back home, and then here's the Illuminati deep state, and the supreme minority leader, Schmuck, a.k.a. Chuck Schumer, and he's I guess he's the leader of it all, although if you ever see Schumer and Pelosi together, Pelosi rules over Schumer, absolutely. So, as far as the hierarchy goes of the leadership, I don't even really know who the leader is. But I don't think it's Schumer, to be honest with you. It's someone above Schumer. But, great draw. I've been talking about the story, but the artwork is terrific. And Tim Lim, he does the pencils, he does the inks, he does the coloring. It's freaking awesome. And these guys, they have... they have day jobs, and this is all fun to them, and I think it's just great. So here's all the, how everything started. You had the hippies in the 60s, then you had Black Panthers, then you have, Antifa, and then it goes to NPCs. Just look at all these people. And absolutely right. If you read all this stuff, Neanderthal, while you've been building walls and draining swamps to instantly gratify the drooling deplorables, I've been enjoying the long game. It began with the hippies, burning the American flag, glorifying drugs, and spitting on veterans. The party I inherited was behind all that. Third-wave feminism, reparations, the self-deprecating apology tours, all are doing, all for one purpose, to complete and utter destruction of American patriotism. For decades, we've been telling Americans that they're all racist, that they're all sexist, that they're all fat, stupid, lazy, worthless. And we've told them enough times that now they're finally starting to believe it. They're finally ready to hand over their freedom, their free will, and let us run their lives completely. That waste of perfectly good stem cells you're protecting is none other than the avatar of the American spirit, small and fragile as we've rendered it. I'm going to kill it, and the best part is that when I do, no one will even care, because no one hates America more than Americans. And God, this whole page here is absolutely terrific, because you look at what's going on in our country right now, and there's no respect for human life, no respect for hard work and determination and dedication and anything, and I think it's quite good. So, taking reference to the Star Wars with the clones, there's Swamp Creature Schumer and Deep State Schumer, and, having their ultimate battle. And then the Trump force on Infinite Earth shows up, and these are all the different Trumps from all the Antarctic Press books, Trump Space Force. I haven't read any of these, but right here you see all the Antarctic Press books. They have their own series and whatnot. So they defeat, Supreme Leader Schmuck once and for all, and they save Baby Liberty. And, so good, man. So then, he gives a flag and everything's back to normal. I loved it. So then this is a little pinup side story. The Lolita Express. Epstein's Island. Did anyone, what happened to the coverage on that? That's, completely been memory hold. This guy totally killed himself. Yeah, right. So Epstein's here. He's still alive. I don't know. You can make a conspiracy theory about that. Who knows? But Flotus shows up here in her gear, ready to defeat him once and for all. And then he's joking about, my body double was there, and he was so weak, he hung himself with a roll of toilet paper. How do they believe that, he killed himself in the cell? I mean, first of all, I thought I remember right, he had a cellmate, and second of all, there's no possible way. No possible way. Complete insanity. I'm going to do a ranting and raving video just to talk about it, and then look at him, pulls his little pecker out, I guess. Oh man, crazy stuff in the end. So this is so much fun. Thank you guys. You guys want to follow Timothy Lim and Mark Pellegrini, constantly putting stuff out. Black Ops 3 had just ended, and I filled out the survey, so I'll be getting that shortly. I think they said middle of September they're going to start going out. And then immediately after it fulfills, they're going to launch the campaign for Kamen America Volume 2. And I believe also, as soon as they start fulfilling the Kickstarter, they're going to put Black Ops 3 back on Indiegogo to get probably a different cover, but same book overall. So you guys want to follow them? I'll put a bunch of links in the description. I'll have links to, I did in-depth reviews for the first two Walmart issues, and So thank you guys so much. Redeem your coupon if you want to go to their website, and everybody have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.